Sometimes you just want an easy day in the office, so you pick up a deck that's strong. Some might say the strongest. That's right, guys. Pretty simple deck breakdown here today because today we are actually just, I would say, taking the day off because we're playing one of the strongest decks in all of Standard right now, and wanted to make my own version of it, see if I, could get some wins for, basically free here today, and it didn't disappoint. Aside from a horrendous misplay I make later in this video, you guys will see, it cost me the entire game. This deck played almost perfectly. We almost had a completely flawless victory down the stretch in Mythic. So it's Boros tokens if you guys haven't seen already. It's Urabrask's Forge is kind of the main win con and game plan here. You get these down, they get bigger over time. You just keep attacking in and so on and so forth. Eventually this thing will wear down the opponent. And because the tokens are tokens that are going to sacrifice on the end step, you can run a plethora of sweepers, things like Temporary Lockdown and Sunfall. Just boatload of sweepers because you're going to be going up against aggro in this meta. Aggro is everywhere. You got mice, you got mono red, all that good stuff. So you're going to want to sweep up the board. If the opponent somehow does get ahead of you, you got things like Beza to get you back into the game with the life gain. Carrot Cake also has some life gain. We've got Archangel Elspeth lifelink bodies. So there's a lot of way to gain life here if you do somehow fall behind to those aggro decks and don't find your sweepers in time. And then we've got Caretaker's Talent, a card that is just phenomenal. If you can get this thing to level 3, all your tokens become 3/3s. Your Urabrask Forge creatures get bigger. It becomes an absolute nightmare for the opponent, and you're just going to be drawing cards on both our turn and the opponent's turn. You can sacrifice the Carrot Cake on their turn to draw extra cards. We've got lands that create tokens on their turn to give us extra cards, so we're constantly going to be drawing cards. Caretaker's Talent, the MVP here today. But yeah, really easy wins, guys. I'm telling you, this one will take you up the ladder quickly. So enjoy. We'll see you at the end. Peace out. All right, guys, today we're taking a look at what could be, in my opinion, the most consistent deck we have currently in Standard right now. It has been rocking the meta pretty hard at the moment. We'll keep this second hand here. It looks good. Get Lost into Temporary Lockdown. It's always really nice against those aggro builds. Hopefully the Forge can get going for us as well against any other type of matchup. Orzhov, it could be discard or it could be life gain. I'm kind of hoping for life gain based on our hand, but it's looking a little bit more like discard here. Could be like a Liliana on 3 maybe. Not a Liliana. All right, I'm gonna get the Forge down and get this going as fast as possible because the sooner this gets down, the earlier we can win games here and really start stacking up damage. And then we go to Caretaker's Talent next turn. Draw a card. And it's another Preacher, and then they're gonna probably pump it up. Yeah, okay. They are losing the Battle of Health right now, though, so this is only gonna create some 1/1s for them, which is good for us because it gives me a little bit of time here to set up and not allow that extra card advantage for the opponent. All right, so we get a land, but it's gonna be a Surveil land, which isn't great. I guess I don't know why I swung in there, to be honest. I'd really like for the Sunfall to be good this next turn. Legions of Ashes is bad. There goes the Forge. We're really hoping for the mana here off the top. Something that comes in untapped. Or a playable. I mean, I wouldn't mind a Forge. Yeah, that's no good. That's no good. Carrot Cake, also not really ideal, right? All right, let's pass the turn here. We'll let them have this damage. It's all good. They get a card, though, which I really don't like. And we'll just create a Mirex token here, drawing a card. All right, that's a bummer. Elspeth is nice. Elspeth is very nice. All right, so they've got a lot of really good tools against us here. A lot of ways to answer odd permanents that are typically hard to deal with. They've got plenty of options here in their build. Very much a mid-range deck. They give us a really, really good Sunfall here, though. I'll take it. That Aclazotz otherwise would be really hard to deal with, but because we have the exiling effects of the Sunfall, too good to pass up, man. Temporary lockdown takes all the tokens. That's fine. That's fine. They're gonna have a hard time, I think, dealing with the Elspeth. Who knows though? I do have the talent in the graveyard too, and I have alted the Elspeth a couple of times in the past. So if I can alt it to get back my draw spell, that'd be great. Nope, looks like another Legion's 2 Ashes. Oh, never mind, we got another one. Easy as that. Easy as pie, let's go. Are these instant speed? They're sorcery. Okay, so we should be good until next turn at least. But the opponent, if they did have another one, a third one, that would be pretty bad, I will say. Carrot cake. I may just use my Seasons of Borrow here to return the talent. That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. All right, so we return the talent and then we just create a couple of these bad boys. I don't really feel like exiling anything that they own here, so I'm cool with that. I do wonder how this works on the stack. Are we going to get this resolved before the 1/1s? I guess the 1/1s are being created the same exact time, so I wouldn't get the card draw off of those. But I still have the trigger off the Elspeth I can hit here. So there's the card draw. Temporary lockdown, interesting. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pump this right away because I do want to get it to this 3rd level. And once I do, all of my tokens are gonna be 3/3s, which is actually super, super good. Like the level 3 on this is, I think, not really touted enough about how strong it is. It's really, really strong. What's the move? Oh, it's a Sunfall. That's pretty good. Pretty good, I can't lie. Do I temporarily lock down that away, or do I just forget about it and say, you know, whatever? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 mana left. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 mana left over. Yeah, I mean, if I might as well, right? I've got the mana. Let's see what we draw. Let's see what we draw. It's more land. I definitely want to do this. Like, that's not a question. Now, do I want to create another 1/1 Mirex token just to draw an extra card next turn, or do I want to deal with the 7/7 now? I'm gonna have to chump block it, right? It's like, I feel like I have to deal with it now, because let's just say the opponent gets lucky enough to find something that can kill my 3/3. They just attack with the 7/7 and kill my Elspeth, and I can't really have that. So let's let them draw into something that can actually kill the Elspeth, maybe. I do regret playing that the way I did, though. Obviously, I could have done temporary lockdown, then created the token, but I thought about it after the fact, so. Okay. Let's draw a card. I do this. 1, 2, 3. What do I do? Feels like I do this. I'm a little worried though about that Legion's Ashes or Sunfall. They both are really, really bad for us here. That's a great target for the Get Lost here. No, thank you. So Boros versus Orzhov. Boros just coming through a little bit more clutch here, I think, in this matchup. A little bit better version of what we're both trying to do here. But I am interested in trying my own Orzhov token build later this week. I think I'm going to do it more reanimation style, though. All right, Carrot Cake's pretty cool. I'm going to keep just creating some tokens here, really just drawing cards. If I can find another one of these talents, that would be great. I'm going to go ahead and play this. Don't need another land. All of my tokens are bigger than their tokens, so send them through, right? They're going to need to play defense sooner or later. I guess that time is not now. I missed lethal, didn't I? No, I only get 2 counters to put on a creature. Okay. I mean, this is just a really clean win. Like I said, I haven't really been in trouble with this build, not one time. I've been, you know, playing this deck quite a bit, and it's been working out great. I don't know why they would attack here. Is that just kind of their way of throwing the game away, saying it's over? I think so. And we draw. And GG's. All right. I was just playing it safe. I mean, I don't think there's anything possible the opponent could even do, but you gotta always try to finish out strong. So GG's. Let's go. All right, man. We've got a really decent looking hand here to start things off. I'll keep it. Got the carrot cake. I'm gonna need double white here to commit the lockdown, so I'm gonna save the Murex, I think, to the last possible. Nope, there we go. We got more red and white. All right. And ooh, a talent. We need that. We definitely need that. What do we think about the matchup here? Oh wow, it's another one of these soul tie decks, man. I've been seeing this going around a lot in the last 2 days. I'm guessing somebody had to have played a video of some sort on this deck, so I don't know what is going on here. We're definitely gonna play out the forge though and get going as fast as possible. We're on the clock for sure. Man, I really wish I had to get lost here because it would do wonders against Behold the multiverse, but there's nothing in the yard yet. All right, they hit a couple of creatures, which I don't care about too much. I mean, this guy's scary though, because it would take out all of my tokens. All right, so far so good. There's nothing super uncontrollable from the grave yet. All right, we draw. There we go. That's very good. Instant speed availability to kill something on the spot is very good here. Man, I get really nervous playing against this kind of a deck. I really do, because it can really hit like by turn 3 and go crazy. So any second now, we're gonna be in over our heads. I can feel it. All right, so they used the mana to cast the Seed of Hope. That's 1 mana down. More milling going on. Glarb. We love a Glarb. Opponent halfway through their deck already. That's crazy. All right, Mr. Glarb, what are we gonna do here? Do we use the Get Lost on the Glarb? There is no Behold the Multiverse in the yard. I don't know if they're gonna be playing it. Am I gonna regret this? I really want to get the damage through, you know what I mean? I really want to get this damage through. All right, 15. Here we go. We're gonna sack the carrot cake next turn. That'll draw us into another card here. They pull back kill spell. Are they gonna waste the mana on casting that? They don't. Are they really struggling that hard to find that reanimation spell? I feel like they are. They're 30 cards deep and they haven't found it yet. I mean, we've gotten pretty lucky here with that. That is an answer. That is an answer. More land. I don't really care for that. Elspeth. And another Caretaker's Talent. All right, let's do this. And this. Caretaker's Talent being pumped up to the max is absolutely amazing here. 6 damage minimum. Make that 9. Love it. And then all I gotta do is get an Elspeth down here and give flying to one of my tokens. They're gonna reanimate something here. What is it gonna be? Harvester doesn't get the job done anymore because we're too big. So it's got to be the Voltborn Tyrant, which do we really care? Not if we're flying. Not if we're flying. They go to 10 though. That's a problem. Now, let's see. So if I sunfall, so if I give flying to this, attack in, 3's gonna get through here because they gotta block this with this, right? It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then whatever tramples over. That should be enough. I think that's enough. Oh, but then they block the 5, so that's 6, 7. That's not enough. I screwed up here. I forgot this could fly. What am I thinking? I mean, they still got to block the 7 though with the tyrant, right? But they get another tyrant, which gains them another bit of life, and we miscalculated. That's what I get though for being a bozo, right? Didn't calculate that too well. So be it. They're at 5. Can they close here? I don't think they're going to be able to do 16 damage in one turn. You never know, though. I don't want to get too excited. I've seen some crazier things. Up to 11. All right. 5. So this will be at 6, 7, 8. I sunfall the board. I'm trying to think if I sunfall the board, is that what I should be doing here? If I should be just trying to go over the top first. How do I do this? How do I do this? I feel like I have to sunfall the board, right? I'm losing out on 5 damage in the air. Do I care? I don't think so. That's a bummer. I didn't do the math, guys. I really didn't do the math, nor do I care to do the math. So I feel like that could have easily been a mistake. I don't know. Did I have lethal there? Maybe. Who knows? I'm gonna go carrot cake. Don't need that. Let's get this thing ready. All right, now that we're done with that turn and they're going, let me think about that for a second. So we had the 5 in the air. We had 8 there. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think I had it. I think I had it and I completely threw that, didn't I? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. It doesn't really matter. We're winning this game no matter which way you slice it. It's just, it's annoying that I made that mistake there. Should have taken the time to think about that a little bit more. Because if I would have just sent to everybody, that tyrant couldn't have done too much. I think I was tentative though because of the turn prior. I kind of full sent and I didn't do the math and I was wrong. All right, well, this time a sunfall definitely wins me the game, so let's do it. Man, Sunfall has got to be one of the most ridiculous cards right now. Like, straight up. Straight up. Here we go. They could have a kill spell here, very likely. But either one of these getting through is a win, so. There it is. They discard. They take 3. They want to go out on their own shield. All right. Good game. I definitely could have won that game up 1 turn sooner, but you know, mistakes happen, and a lot of those mistakes happen here on this channel, so you guys know this. All right, normally I wouldn't keep this hand, but we are going first, so it's definitely worth a keep here. Dude, I really wish I could show you guys inside of my brain whenever we get like a play like that where I have to do math before attacking in to figure out if we have lethal and stuff. It literally, my brain, man, it's just like, really? And I just don't do it. I just don't do it. It just shuts down. I can feel my body just go, ugh. All right. They don't have a second land. That seems like a not so smart thing to do. I guess we kind of help them there with these, don't we? Yeah, that might have been a not so smart thing to do either. Okay, after a long time out, the opponent decides they want to continue, and they draw a land and a bat. A land and a bat. So they take my Sunfall, no surprise there. This makes my Beza pretty good. I'm going to be able to get pretty much every hit here except for the treasure. Why are they looking at their graveyard? Hello? Oh, the talent though is so much of a play that I want to make. All right, I'm gonna go with the Beza though. Gain the life, get the tokens, draw the card, and we get a Sunfall. We get rewarded. Let's go. We get rewarded. The fact that our deck is able to run temporary lockdowns and Sunfalls with almost no recourse is exactly why it's as good as it is. I'm telling you, that's the reason, because the meta is so aggro heavy right now that you can run both those sweepers. You're gonna be fine in most cases, and then you just add in any win con you want. If it melds correctly, you're good to go. All right, for now, I think I'm gonna play this. I'd like to get it going here if possible. Getting a land. Yeah, send everybody, right? Might as well. Now the opponent probably going to be committing this 2-drop here because they have no lands in hand. We know this. Oh my gosh, they play another bat. That's crazy. All right. Oh wow, they let me keep the Sunfall. I don't understand. Logic is a strange thing. All right, so we start with an attack. Another Caretaker. Very tempting, but it's got to be a Sunfall, right? This is surely going to be a token big enough to help us win the game on this next attack. GG's. I mean, what I was going to do here is I was just going to animate the 8/8 token. Let's just say they played out an Amalia here. We animate the 8/8. We play the Elspeth. Give it flying. GG. All right, I get to go first. Hand looks good enough to keep. Not a huge fan of taking damage every play, but you know what? The hand looks good. We keep. Gotta do it. Gotta do what we gotta do. Don't need another one of those, I don't think. One is usually pretty good to get the job done. Oh boy. Don't do it! I want the Caretaker's talent. That's the only card I don't want them to take. They probably will, because if they're a discard deck or if they're discard heavy, that would be the card you go for, right? Another Elspeth, not necessary. What's next? Don't say a Gix, right? Okay, it's not a Gix, but still equally annoying is another bat. Oh, man. I'm really tired of these bats. All right, well, they take, in my opinion, the wrong card here. I've got Elspeth and a Beza. Ooh, a Forge. I think I play the Beza first. Gosh, I'm asking for trouble here, though, because really strong possibility. Really strong possibility here that they take it out of my hand next turn. All right, we get a land. Looking for temporary lockdown or Sunfall. Those two cards would be ideal here. Oh man, okay. At least it's not a Gix, right? I guess that's something to be happy about. All right, what do you want to do, buddy? Ucko? You want to dance? Let's dance. Oh, no! Come on, man. A go for the throat is brutal. All right, surely we find a sweeper soon, man. We've got 8 of them, right? So, dude, if they didn't take this card, the Caretaker's Talent is such a good card. It's kind of ridiculous. When you lose it, it is absolutely debilitating. Okay, that resolved. That's good. It's a good start. We attack. The opponent does what? Nothing? Alright, we draw a card. This little combo between the Fountain Port and the Urabrask's Forge is so good in these spots. It's a nice little supplemental way to kind of fill in for the talent currently. That's not a card you see every day, unless I'm playing it, but they're gonna put some spells on top of their deck here. If this dies, they get to play the spell for free, and I take the damage of whatever that spell costs mana-wise. I really need a Sunfall. Not bad. It's a good secondary choice here to a Sunfall. Let's get it down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not quite what I needed there, but I'll play this out. Let's just pay the mana now, because I just really want to, I really want to try to get this to level 4 as fast as possible. Now I can exile the... Oh, come on, you can't exile anything because they draw a third bat. What a joke. All right. That's fine. Yes, thank you. Thank you. What are the odds we get countered here? Pretty high, right? Pretty high. Ooh, that's nice. It's a nice little consolation prize to a counter spell potentially here. See what happens here though. If the opponent blocks or makes a play on one of these creatures, that'd be nice. I'd like to see one more blue land tapped, you know what I mean? It's gonna be 3 steps ahead. Oh wow, it hit. Okay, I thought for sure 3 steps ahead was the move for them. I love it. I love it. Let's get a carrot cake down. Thank goodness for that, man. 3 steps ahead did not hit the field. We're looking good. Oh, that's a flashed in flyer though. Good thing carrot cake gains us a little bit of life. It's gonna be helpful. Breach the Multiverse hits. And they steal. Pretty good card on my end, but nothing crazy. And probably gonna get back a Flesh Gorger, right? Shieldred would be pretty bad too, but not the end of the world, I don't think. Alright, so they choose the Flesh Gorger. Man, another Sunfall would be good, but that's asking for a lot, I'm not gonna lie. Because if I have to take 9 for targeting this, that's gonna be a bummer. Looks like that's gonna be the case though. Taking 9 here. That's scary. But we do have life gain here and here. Taking 9, dude. Can we really afford to take 9? What if they play another Multiverse and bring back a Shieldred? We're just cooked if that's the case. It's my only option though, right? All right. You have to do what you have to do in certain moments, right? And this is one of those moments. I'm gonna crack this. Well, actually, you know what? Maybe I should really focus on getting this. No, I have to crack this because if I Listen, if I play Elspeth here and put down a lifelink body, yes, in the long run that gains me life, right? But what if they play a Shieldred here? I have to crack the carrot cake so I don't die on the spot. Because a Shieldred and I draw a card, I lose. At least the carrot cake gets me to 4 life. See, Shieldred. Thank God I went the route I did. Okay, Shieldred. I'm very happy. Oh, but then I draw a card though because of this. I didn't anticipate that. I need to get lost. It's a get lost or bust, huh? Oh my gosh, dude. Sometimes the game... We lose life before the carrot cake hits? No, really? There's no way the stack resolves that way, man. That's crazy. Good game. We actually drew the card we needed, but because we didn't gain the life off of the carrot cake first on the stack, Shieldred gets the 2 damage. Priority to the opponent. That's unfortunate. I really thought we had a crazy moment there. Oh man, how can we make such a good play in the sense that we knew what was coming up and we were prepared for it, but then at the same time we don't crack the food token prior to Shieldred resolving? Like we knew what was coming. And I thought that if I had cracked the food token, we'd be fine because we're gaining the 3 life. So I thought no matter which way you were slicing it there, it was going to be good. But I completely forgot we were drawing the card off of the talent, man. Gosh, I feel sick because that was a really boneheaded move that cost me the entire game when really we could have won that very easily. There's so many hindsight being 2020, but like, had I known Get Lost was on the top and all that stuff, and I'm just such a bonehead, man. I had a moment of glory there, just stripped away because of the timing I chose to do on everything was just not ideal. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I know a lot of obviously higher level players who've been playing Magic a long time completely understand what happened there, but I feel like for maybe newer players or anything like that, I could do a little bit better job of explaining. But Shieldred goes out, right? If Shieldred goes out, I have the opportunity to respond before it resolves. I just got so excited I made the right call that I just said resolve. And then I went to crack the carrot cake for 3 life. Forgot that we were going to get a token to draw a card. Which if I had done that prior to Shieldred resolving, I wouldn't have even taken the 2 damage. I would have gotten the Get Lost. Shieldred resolves. We take it out with the Get Lost. We're now at 4 life starting the next turn. Like, we're in really, really good shape. You know what I mean? Such a bummer. I'm going to take these both out before they're able to get targeted for more value. Actually, I may want them to commit something here. Gosh, dude, it's always good to learn from your mistakes, and I typically do like immediately as they happen, but sometimes they linger and it hurts. Because that was so winnable. So winnable. We learn, we move, we grow, right? That's all we can do. All right, they get a land. That comes down. It deals 1 damage to the opponent if they want to use it for color. Did we get another pump spell? I think they're pretty tentative here because of the fact I hit them with the Get Lost already once. All right, I think. Do I hit a Get Lost here? I think so. They really thought about that for a second on whether or not they wanted to go for the final kill spell there, which is to pump this thing up just by 1 more, but they choose not to. And they're right to do so. Sunfall is pretty cool. I think I want to just play the Beza here. I have a chump blocker. I don't think we should be too worried about removal, but trample's a thing. So maybe the play is actually just to hit a carrot cake and then I get lost here. And then play Beza after. I need to gain life. Gotta gain some life here. All right, let's just pass the turn. So they use a shock on my 1/1. We love that. All right, a Mabel. That gives a sword. Does this give trample? It does give trample and haste. Equip for 2. That's annoying. All right, we take that out. They attack. We go carrot cake here. Gain some life. Burrow would be good if I had more mana, but I don't, so we have to send it away. Let's go ahead and surveil. We're gonna draw this card. I do like Elspeth. Elspeth is nice. Gain some life. And draw that card. Looking really good now. Looking really good. I think we got a good shot at winning this one. Got some really good blocks against the quest caller. We're up to 13. Archangel Elspeth maybe just pumps the Beza and wins me the game. Well, 4, 5, 6 plus this. Yeah, strong possibility we just win the game on this next one if the opponent doesn't go crazy with pump spells, because I might just let this attack get through. I'm fine with all of this, to be honest. This is a big sunfall for us. They scry 1 to the top, 1 to the bottom. This bounces off of each other, so why not? They pump it? Yep. Okay, cool. So they pump it. They get another card. They liked that card too, by the way. Oh, they didn't pump it enough. That makes things easy, doesn't it? That makes things very easy, doesn't it? I mean, yeah. We really should be undefeated too. But old Bonehead here had to go and screw up the Shieldred play. I'm going to talk about that for like 3 days. GG's. All right, hopefully this can be a game that takes us into 96%. I think we've won enough to do so, so we shall see. Another Burrow is not ideal there. Got to go for the get lost, right? You would think. Temporary lockdown. We love to see it. Against mono black discard maybe too is pretty good. All right, that can go. Another bat. All right, temporary lockdown's the next card up to go. Man, look at the curve too. If we had gone first here, that's crazy. It's all about who goes first sometimes, you know? It's all about that most of the time, really. Ah, come on. We need a land here. We kept the 3-lander. I hate being punished when I keep a 3-land hand and we don't find the last land we're looking for. It's always such a bummer. All right. I mean, that's a good card. We'll take it. Shieldred's gonna do some damage on us, though. I've got the get lost, though, which is nice. What a bummer. All right, let's take out the temporary lockdown. Seems okay. So we're gonna take 4 here. Down to 9. We're definitely killing this before draw. Man, I hate Shieldred, huh? Who's with me? All right, got some life gain a couple of different ways. Yep. I really just feel like the seasons are just not it for this hand and this opponent. We've got card draw here, life gain, like those are more important to us than anything here. Opponent drops a Warlock. Savage. We needed that Beza so bad. Sunfall or Elspeth. I think I gotta get the Elspeth going, right? Please just don't have a kill spell for the Elspeth. Shieldred's Edict would be such a bad thing for us here. Cut down's fine. cut down's fine. It gives me the free reign to run out the Sunfall pretty unapologetically, and then we can create some more 1/1s. And they get a land. We love that. How about another land here off this one? It's a cut down, which is a good card for my 1/1s, but they throw it away. Okay. Please let me have this last Sunfall, please. Looks like they want to crack the Nightmare Scry, so that's good. Well, this is a bummer because all it really takes from the opponent here is another one of these Nightmares to deal 2 passive damage. Oh, never mind. We find a good find here. I think I like that over the Sunfall, guys. I'm sorry, but I think I really like that over the Sunfall. Because now we can double block. Never mind, we can't, but we gain some life. So be it. Got some blockers here too, which is great. Not drawing a card there. Oh, because they used the kill spell. I thought, okay. I was like, they had 2 cards, I thought, but they used one of them. What's the move? Yeah, they're looking at my graveyard because we are pretty close to alting here, but there's really nothing for me to grab, so what can you do? All right, there's a good chance here they have another cut down or kill spell to save their Warlock, which they do. Fine, sure. Sure. Why not? Caretaker's Talent's pretty cool. 3, draw, copy. They're top decking. I mean, that's not a bad... Gosh, I really need to get the Sunfall to get this off the field, but I really gotta get this going too. There's a lot of really gotta do some stuff here. No, 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 no. I'm such a bozo. I'm such a bozo. That was a mistake. I did not mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. It's supposed to be Elspeth and Caretaker. Bummer. All good. We get a treasure. We draw. Yeah. I was supposed to copy the Angel. That way we could double block the Warlock. How much to create a token here? 3? Yeah. Not enough. Fair enough. Boneheaded move cost me another 3 life, of course. All right, that's a card we want to take out with the Burrow. I don't want to take 4 damage, obviously. Sunfall's looking real good. All right, we'll take this out. Sunfall, we take 3. Gosh, man. Super winnable. Just screwing up here a little bit for sure. So we attack in here. Gain the 1 life, Sunfall the board. I need to just slow down. I'm getting back to my old tendencies of moving way too quickly. And that's what's costing me everything here on these misplays and mistakes and whatnot. All right, Sunfall. Draw a card. Urabrask's Forge is fantastic. Still no 3 mana permanents in the graveyard. I mean, they've got to take the Sunfall, I guess, right? They choose not to. Do I care about the bat? That's the big question. Do we care about the bat? I say no. I say we should probably just get this leveled up here. Get this down. Right? And then just start gaining life at a really high clip. Seems good to me. Seems good to me, man. Let's go to 7. Now every Elspeth token is just going to continuously just stack life gain for us here, which is fantastic. I had a feeling it was going to be a Shieldred. I don't know why. I just had a really weird feeling that it was. A little late though for the Shieldred. All right, we draw a card. Sunfall the board because we got to get rid of that Shieldred, right? So let's attack. We're gonna take 2 though off of this. Yeah, that's fine. Take 2. We go to 6 more though. Okay. What can you do, you know? Temporary lockdown. All right, what's the play from the opponent here? Block and block. All right, they sack the token to draw a card. I'm not gonna lie, when you're sitting on 2 life and there's a shield red on the field, even when you know there's no possible place for the opponent to deal that 2 damage right now, you start to really tense up, man. You start to pucker up a little bit. All right, we sunfall the board. Get back our burrow, sorry. Get one of these down. All right, we've got an answer. Take care of that. They draw a card, we draw a card. GG's, yep. That will do it, man. We were probably gonna put some counters onto our 3/3 there and make it 5 and gain some more life. We do go to 96. Now, keep in mind, we did not play very well today. Played actually pretty poor, to be honest. We had a lot of mistakes, more so than probably usual, but got up to 96% from, I think, 94. So, I mean, we did really well. This deck is very powerful, and even a dummy like me can do it. That's gonna do it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. We'll be back again here tomorrow with another one. Tomorrow's video, guys, already recorded. Super fun list that I think you guys are really gonna enjoy. We took out number 25 on the ladder. The thing was frying, and it really shouldn't because it's really silly. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video today. This one was a no-brainer. Obviously, very strong list. Boros tokens are kind of everywhere right now, and for a good reason. It's a very, very powerful list. Very tough to beat, and yeah, it doesn't have a lot of holes. So I mean, it's just one of those decks where if you get down your Urbrask's Forge, you're good against control. If you can get down, you know, if you're up against aggro, you've got sweepers for days. It does everything, even life gain. But yeah, aside from the mistakes I made here today, it was a pretty fun game, but we'll be back again tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Huge thank you and shout out to the Mardu Mob. If you guys don't know, the Mardu Mob is the membership program on the channel. So huge thank you and shout out to everybody who helps support me monetarily every month. That goes a long way, and I can't thank you enough and how much I appreciate you guys. But thank you so much, and we'll see you tomorrow. Till then, peace out, guys.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man, man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.